Okay, welcome back to another episode of Altairs for Dummies. In the last two episodes, we learned how to load the Kill the Bit program using the front panel here in either octal or hexadecimal format. In this episode, we're going to start using a terminal to access and load our programs. Now, what you need to know about these computers is back in the day, there weren't too many of these computers that actually had video cards. So they used what is known as dumb terminals connected to a serial port in the back of the Altair. Now this is obviously not a dumb terminal. This is a computer monitor that's connected to a computer sitting down here beside my Altair. I have a serial cable going from my computer up to the Altair so that we can use a terminal emulation program on my computer to access the Altair. So let's get that started. Over here's TerraTerm, and that'll be the emulation program that I'm going to be using. You can go in here and see the setup. The serial port is set for COM1 9600, 8 bits, no stop, no parity, and one stop bit. So anyhow, let's load up the ROM that's on my serial card. We access the ROM on my serial card by, first turning on the machine, doing a reset, setting the memory address up to F8. Then we'll do an examine, and then we'll run the program, and you'll see that the monitor on the serial card will appear. Now, I have to let you know in advance, there's a lot of different serial cards and a lot of different ROM chips. So, like in my last serial card, I would actually access, it wasn't a serial card, it was a ROM board. I would access the ROM by just simply setting up C000 here. But then once I set it up and did an examine, I would put those down and set the sense switches to tell the ROM that I wanted to use the serial port for the monitor and for the keyboard. And then I would hit run. But in this example, we're just going to be using the ROM that's built onto my serial board, so that will be at F8. So let's show you how that's done. We're going to turn on the computer, we're going to do a hard reset, and we're going to set these switches up to F8, do an examine, and do a run. Now there's a few commands that you'll want to get used to, and they're pretty much standard, or at least the two ROMs that I've had the pleasure of working with. And the first one would be like DU, which is going to dump the memory. I'm going to dump the memory from 0 to 30 for right now. And you can see what's in the memory from 0 to 30. This is all in hexadecimal formatting. And then the next commands you would want to get used to is the EN command or enter command. I'm going to go ahead and enter the famous Kill the Bit program using the terminal here. So let's get started. EN 0, because we're going to start at 0. And the first command is 21 00 00 16 80 01 0E 00, and a couple of 1As, 1A, 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 and the 09, D2, 08, 00. And we have a DD, FF, AA, 0F, 57, C3, 08, and 00. And that's it for the Kill the Bit program. So let's do a dump of those memory addresses and see if we entered it correctly. PU 0 to 20. And we can double check. We have a 21 00 00 16 80 01 0E 00 1A, 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 09, D2, 08, and 00. Then we have DB, FF, AA, 0F, 57, C3, 08, and 00. So that looks like it's all entered correctly. Now, the next command we're going to learn is execute, EX, and we're going to tell it what address to start at. Now, we've already seen the kill bit program, so we know what should happen is our bits on the front panel should start rotating. And then we're going to hit enter, and there it goes. You can see the kill the bit program is working. Now let's see if I can kill the bit. Oh, on the first try. Now all we have to do to start over is hit reset, and there it goes again. Oh, missed it that time. Oh, got it. And that's how you enter a program using your terminal. That's it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode. We start really diving into the serial port and learning how to make things really happen with your computer. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.